Hey everyone, so today I'm doing a YouTube video after a really long time of not doing one. A lot of people were commenting on Instagram asking me if I could start doing YouTube again, so I thought, why not? I have some time off from work just now. So yeah, today I'm going to be doing a Q&A. I asked you guys to ask me some stuff on Instagram, and a lot of you were really nice and commented. So yeah, we're just going to start. I'm just going to read some stuff out, and that's why I'm going to be looking down like this a lot. So let's just start straight away. First question, what circle lenses do you use? So I use a lot of different circle lenses. I buy all of my circle lenses off of Unique. So I think my favourite ones for a really long time were like the Cafe Mimi Macchiato Brown. I think that's what they were called. They were really nice. They suited my eyes really well. And the ones I have on now, I don't remember the name of them. I can do like a whole contact lens video if that's something you guys would be interested in. Because I do also need to wear contact lenses for prescription because I've got really bad eyesight. I'm kind of blind, but I don't really like wearing my glasses, and I kind of broke my glasses, so yeah. I use a lot of different ones. I'll try to do like, I don't know, when I do an Instagram post, maybe better if I put what ones I'm wearing, and then I won't forget. Okay, how long have you been doing cosplays and things like that? Hi from Costa Rica. Hello, person from Costa Rica. So I've been like kind of casually cosplaying, so I was maybe like 11 or 12, but seriously cosplaying only recently, like the past like 6 months. So yeah, I did a couple of cosplays like here and there when I was younger, then maybe when I was like 15 or 16, kind of stopped doing it and I'm back into it again. So yes, hopefully in 2017 I'll do a lot of really cool cosplay stuff and you guys will enjoy it, and that'll be really cool. Next one. There's a lot of questions related to my hair, so if I accidentally repeat the same questions a few times, that's why. How do you take care of your hair and have so much hair? Literally, my only answer to this question is genetics. My mum has like amazing thick hair, like more thick than mine. So yeah, that's kind of the only way. I don't use any products on it, like literally. The only thing which I could like advise people on how I got my hair so long was like to not wash it as often. I kind of wash my hair like once a week, maybe. I've not washed my hair now for like 5 days or 6 days, which for some people that's like really gross and they're like, I can't do that, but you need to like get into the routine of like not washing your hair, and it'll be really gross and like oily at first, but then you can go like 2 weeks without washing your hair. Don't go 2 weeks, go 1 week. So yes, that is my only advice. The next question is also, how long did it take to grow my hair out? It's kind of like a bit of hair history, I guess. When I first went into high school and I was like 12, I cut all my hair off to like here, and it was really short. I can't really show you guys all of my hair just now, but yeah, so I cut my hair to like here, and then it grew to maybe like here, and then I went through like a scene phase where I was like, I'm gonna have really choppy spiky hair. So then I got like loads and loads of layers, and it was really gross, and then I grew it out, and now it's like, oh my god, what a nightmare. So as you guys can see, I have like my longest layer here, which was like the original long layer, and then these are kind of like where I had all my short layers. So to grow it out from like here to here, it took maybe like 5 years, but then I cut it off a lot. I'm trying to think, when did I stop cutting it? I not had a haircut in maybe like a year because I moved, and then I was just too lazy to like find a different hairdresser. So maybe like 4 years or something to go from like here to like my waist. I don't really remember. Kind of like sometimes I wake up and I'm like, I brush my hair and I'm like, oh, my hair's actually that long. I didn't actually realise. So yeah, just don't pay attention, your hair will grow. Where do you shop for clothes normally? Probably like H&M. This is from H&M, this is from Topshop. So maybe like H&M, Topshop, Primark. Just like usual high street shops. I don't really shop anywhere fancy. When I was in Japan though, I really love Swan Kiss. It's probably like one of my favourite non-Western brands. It's really cute. What hair products would you recommend? Again, I don't really use any, just your hair oils. Is it expensive to dye your hair? It depends on what colour I have. When I had red hair, I dyed it maybe like, I did my roots like once every 2 months. I think I only dyed my head fully like 3 times, and I had that colour for like 2 years. So I would do my roots every 2 months with that, 'cause when I had like blondish roots, when I had red hair, you couldn't really tell. But with this, because I've been bleaching my hair on my own and doing all this on my own, I kind of like, when I bleach my roots, they go really white. So now, I don't know if you guys can see, my roots already started to like grow back in a bit. I don't know if the camera can pick it up. So with this, I kind of have to dye it like every single month. So that only takes 1 box dye. But when I was doing my whole head to get it like not be red anymore, I had to use like 5 or 6 boxes of dye. And that was really expensive, and it probably would have been cheaper just to go to the hairdressers. So I feel like once I get my hair the colour I'm kind of going for, it's not as expensive. I would also usually just buy whatever dye was on offer. So yeah. What got you into cosplay, and what are your favourite characters in anime? What got me into cosplay? Probably anime. Like, you do that thing when you're little, you know, where you go into YouTube and you're looking up anime stuff and it's like, top 20 best cosplayers. You'd be like, ah, what's cosplay? And then Google it. So that's how I got into cosplay. My favourite like anime and anime characters. I've watched a lot of different animes, so I can't really pick one, it's kind of difficult. In terms of characters I like for looks, Lala from Pre-Para, she's really cute. All of the Kanko girls, super cute. What else? I like the art style of Panty and Stocking as well. I know that wasn't the question asked, but I like that as well. And then, where do you work and how do I afford cosplay? So I work in, I don't know if I have my badge nearby. I don't. I work in Pret a Manger, which if you guys don't know is like a coffee slash sandwich shop chain. So I work there, and at first I was only on like a 15-hour contract when I started when I was 17, and now I do more hours. So that's kind of cool. And how do I afford cosplay? Just gotta save up. And instead of like, when I was younger I used to think the only way to get cosplay would be like to buy it off of like specific cosplay websites, or be like, hey, this cosplay's £100, but sometimes it's cheaper if you just make certain bits on your own, if that makes sense. Like when I was cosplaying as Diva, I got the prop made by someone else, unpainted, and then my friends helped me paint it, so that was a cheaper way instead of paying the extra to have it painted and made. So that's my #1 tip if you want to do cosplay cheaper. If you could date any 2 celebrities, who would they be? Johnny Depp and I don't know, who else would I date? I'm not sure, get back to me on that one. Johnny Depp though is one. If you could change one thing about the world, what would it be? Stop people from being mean. I feel like sometimes people like give, like, I can totally understand this because when I was younger I used to be like quite rude, and probably am still considered rude by a lot of people, but sometimes people give an opinion when it's not needed. Like, I don't know, if someone like is doing like a sexy cosplay, people are like, you shouldn't dress sexy, and it's like, okay, well if you don't want to look at that, don't look at it then, and then just don't leave anything negative, and then it'll be good. Am I in focus? I would also change making filming on your own easier as well. If I'm not in focus, I'm so sorry. Next question. Let's see. What's the most beautiful thing for you? I know you're beautiful, but you don't count. Thank you for being so nice. Most beautiful thing, what, like in life? When I see people doing like selfless acts, like people are just helping because they want to help, I think that's really, really nice. It's like helping without getting anything in return. That's pretty nice. What's the most you'd spend on a costume? I think for me it probably depends on the character. Like, I'm trying to think how much I'd spend on a costume. I don't know, maybe like £500. But again, it depends on the character. Like if the character is really detailed, then obviously you'd have to spend more. But like for me, I feel like £500, I'd kind of be like, okay, let's slow down now and not spend as much money. What would be in a cosplay? Already did that one. What would be your ultimate cosplay? For me, like, every cosplay is the ultimate cosplay because, I mean, if I get to cosplay so I want to cosplay, then that's the best thing. So every cosplay is the ultimate cosplay. What is your biggest insecurity and why? I have a lot, like, on my nose. I think it's just me, like, you know, like those insecurities where, like, you're the only person that notices it? For me, like, I got hit in the face with a basketball when I was young, so I have, like, this much of a bump in my nose. And also have a cleftion, and I wish I didn't, and I do. What else? I have really bad posture, so I'm always just kind of like, and my accent, probably a lot of people are like, you sound like a man, it's because I'm from Scotland, I'm sorry. But again, I feel like there are things that bug me, but again, as I've gotten older, I kind of just learned to like not let it bother me as much, because some people look at me and they're like, wow, you're flawless, and then I'm just like, no, I'm not. But then I look at other people and think that, and then yeah, I'm not really good at answering things, okay? Just learn to accept yourself, because other people probably find you good looking, even if you don't find yourself good looking. What's your favourite anime? Oh my god, I'm trying to think. When you watch so many animes, you forget what anime you watched? Me, right now. I really like the Kanko anime, that was pretty cute. Pre-Power anime was cute, but like in terms of anime with like interesting plot, I'm watching like, is it Re:Zero right now? That has quite an interesting plot. I think the plot of that's pretty cool. Horror anime. Okay, there's like an anime that I watched that like totally scarred me for life, which I can kind of class as being like a good anime because it was so scarring, which is Gantz. Don't watch it for any 18. Ugh. You know, like when something like totally disturbs you. So that anime gets like a 10 out of 10 in my book for being disturbing. I'll think about it and then maybe I'll put in the description if I can remember. What is your height? I am like, I've not measured myself in ages, and maybe about like 5'6.5" or 5'7" now. I don't know how much it is inside mirrors, maybe like 169 cm or 170 cm, I think. Who/what is your biggest style influence? I think just Japanese fashion in general is really, really cool. It's really outside the box, and they don't, well, they kind of follow trends, but like it's not as influenced as it is here. Like if they say like in the UK or like in America, high-waisted jeans, so when you trend, everyone's like, yeah, let's all wear high-waisted jeans, and if you don't wear them, you're not cool, or stuff like that. So I kind of like Asian fashion because there's all different types you can choose from. What's your favourite music band/artist? I feel like my favourite like English/American artist right now is probably totally typical, like Melanie Martinez. She's really good. And then in terms of like band, I really like Twice, which if you guys don't know is a K-pop band. They're really, really cute. Do some cute music. How old are you? You look really young. Also, is your hair real? I'm 18, I'm gonna be 19 in July. Woohoo! Yay for getting old! And is my hair real? Yes, all of my hair is real. All of this is real. I kind of don't want to mess with it too much though, because I don't really brush it properly and it's kind of gross and nasty. So yes, all of my hair is real, don't wear any extensions, blah blah blah. Oh wait, they responded again. The colour. No, the hair colour is not real. This is kind of like, I know this hair colour, it's called Accident by Emily, and it wasn't meant to be this colour, but it is. And a lot of people liked it, which was, I thought it was pretty funny when I was like joking about my hair being like fox hair, and everyone's like, I'm down with it, I'm down with you having fox hair. What was your first convention? It was Manchester MCM Comic Con back in 2010 or 11, many years ago. What's it like being a Teen Titan? I mean, it's pretty tough. You gotta fight a lot of bad guys. Yeah, pretty dirty work. What does a squirrel do if it loses its nuts that's stored for the winter? It dies. Where were you born? I was born in central Scotland, and now I live in Manchester in England. Every time I tell people like, oh yeah, I've been living in England now, and they're like, forever? And you just still have your accent? And I'm like, no, I moved here 1 year ago. Which is why I still have the accent. If you punched yourself in the face and it hurts, do you have a strong punch or a weak face? Who was your first crush? Okay, I don't remember the exact name of it, but do you guys know like that Peter Pan movie? That like I feel like everyone saw when they were little, and then there was the dude that played Peter Pan. Totally my first crush. I was maybe like 8 when that movie came out. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, then never mind, and if you guys do know the movie, please let me know what the actual name of it is. If you had to pick one person to cosplay as for the rest of your life, who would it be and why? So I've thought about this question before, and it would probably be Sophie from Hell's Moving Castle, because if you cosplay her when you're young, it's accurate, but then she's old in the movie as well, so when you get old, your cosplay's still accurate. You see? What do you do for a living? Again, I work in a coffee shop. That's like a total teenage job, isn't it? I work in a coffee shop. I make coffee. Do you have extensions in your hair? If so, how expensive are they and are they permanent? If not, how do you get your hair so long and thick? Genetics. Gene pool. Are you British or half British? I am British. My dad is Scottish. My mum is English. I am British. So that's all the questions that we had. I don't want to make the video too long, but if I was talking too fast, then sorry. That's just the way I talk. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up so I know that you guys enjoyed it, or comment below and let me know what you thought, how I can improve, and also any recommendations for other videos I could do. I have a couple of makeup tutorials planned that I really want to do, and maybe like a hair video. That's been a really requested video. So yes, hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you next time. 楽しいこと見つけたら何でもいい